I'm solo. I can't believe I'm doing this solo. I need a colour with me to do this properly, but never mind. War Clown is here with me in spirit. He's got great hair. I've got great hair, or at least I tell myself that, but not as great as Sturmy's. But anyway, enough about my hair. Remember, we have Quake live action coming in on Sunday tomorrow. Zoot's actually flying in tonight. He got delayed, otherwise he's going to jump on the stream as well, but he got delayed. So I'm going to have to be solo the whole way, I think. But Zoot is here tomorrow, if you're familiar with Zoot. So it'll be me and Zoot tomorrow for the Quake live action for the Sunday Cup. And we're only 2 cups away from that winter season finale. And there is some really interesting stuff. I mean, Cooler is up there on the leaderboards. He's top 3 right now, I think, with Demon and Evil. So Cooler's been doing really, really well. And if the level's really high, the show is really good. So check that out tomorrow. Usually we go live at 3:30 CET. But today it is Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And we're just waiting to get into the game right now with these 2 awesome teams. And as soon as we are in game, I'll do a quick roster rundown for you guys. And we are progressing quite quickly. I believe this is still the quarterfinals in this tournament today. And as I check out who's on the actual server, and let's have a look. Oh, won't just check out just yet. So yeah, remember guys, you can tweet at us on FACEIT. You can follow us as well if you like. If you like this stuff, you know, this gaming stuff, this esports stuff, you can follow us to get notified every time we go live. We're always live on the weekend. And you can also check out some of the cool merchandise. Again, if you're a fan of Cooler, I know he's a guy that's very well known across all gaming communities. Then we actually have some Legends Cup shirts with his face on it, with a nice little Cooler quote, which is actually a shirt you can buy, and you can find that if you go to FACEIT community on Facebook. And that's something you should check out if it piques your interest, if you're a Cooler fan. And let's be honest, who isn't a Cooler fan? Even if you're just a fan of his bathtub pics, the jacuzzi pictures that are somehow just everywhere on the internet. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Nevertheless, Cooler is pretty cool. But right now we have 8 players on the server, so just waiting for the other 2 to join up. Then we get into knife round, get the game underway, and we'll get all the action started for you guys. And it's looking like we're on Mirage right now, so I hope for your sake and for mine that we don't get more Mirage, as tends to be the trend here at FACEIT. For some reason we seem to just attract Mirage games. Maybe we should remove it from the map pool and just have just no map to replace it. Or maybe we could put in like AS Oil Rig or something, just get a hostage map in there, or something stupid, or a VIP map in there. That would always be pretty fun. And remember also, if you I guess you had a brief little look at one of our CS Moments videos we created during the week from the last cup, and that we will make that every single week with the top moments we have that we see on the stream and otherwise. But we can't know what we're seeing, what's going on off of the stream. That's up to you guys. So if you're playing in one of these tournaments and you have an amazing moment, if you have a great like 5-man or whatever it is, or a clutch, or just anything that's really cool, and you want it to be in the videos, then if you send over the demo with the timestamp over to my email ddk@faceit.com, then we'll look at it and we'll put it into the video next week, and you'll have that little moment of glory, and that would be awesome. So remember to do that, because we can't see everything, and we do want to make some awesome videos for you guys to create some added value in the breaks and stuff like that. So INATION on one team here, and let's see, the others are tagging up as Overgame. That's another confusing thing sometimes, like with all the mixes and people like just randomly doing nicknames. It's quite hard to discern sometimes who is on what team, or whatever. But this game is probably going to be pretty hot stuff, as there aren't now. We're just waiting for one more player to join up on the game, and we love your patience there for us to fix problems, for everything to get ready. And I can do a quick roster rundown right now, because so for INATION, we've got 5 players there. It's Nicolino. We have Angie, or KGR. He loves Angie. I guess that's maybe his girlfriend, or one would hope at least. Maybe his mother. Maybe that's his mother. That'd be very nice. We've got The Spaceman, YNK, and Kassad. And so far for Overgame, we have Even Start, EMRAN, or Emran, I guess Emran, OSN, and Zoddy. Zoddy plugging esportsclothing.com. Not actually sure what that is, but there you go. And so that's the rosters for both teams right now. We are missing one player over on the terrace side here. But Mirage. Mirage, what can I say? I don't know what to say, but I have to kill time. And I can just plug the FACEIT platform once again, I suppose, whilst we're waiting for this to get underway. If you haven't tried it out, it's pretty good. If you want to play in these cups, if you've never tried it, if you don't know what's going on, you just see the production, you just see that there are people playing Counter-Strike, and it's a tournament. The way that it works is you register an account on FACEIT.com, and you also get your friends to do it, and you add each other as friends, be your buddy, and get yourselves on as friends on the platform. Then once you've done that, all you have to do is just create a team, add all the friends from your friends list, and then click on the CSGO dashboard. Shows you all the tournaments, like when you open up, those poker clients, you can see all the tournaments and sit and goes. Like, you can see all the stuff. It's kind of like a similar thing. You can see all the tournaments that are coming up, all the tournaments that are active. You can click on one, you can click join and check in when it's time to check in. Then when you're matched up against a team, the brackets will be automatically created. Then you get to a process where you get to vote for the server. Then once the server is selected between 3 locations, then there's a map vote between the 2 teams, all done on the platform. Then after that, there's one click, and then you're in the game. There's a play button, and you're in the game. It's as simple as that, and that's pretty cool. So if you guys want to get involved, that's all you have to do, and it's pretty awesome. The results are automatically verified, and they update themselves, so you don't have to tamper or do anything with the results to enter those. So that's no problem as well. So it's all automated, which is really cool. So you should definitely check it out if you haven't checked it out before, and give us your feedback, because with your feedback, we can improve the product, and that'll just be that's you winning, and that's us winning as well. So that's awesome. So keep up with the feedback where possible, and of course, feel free to ask any questions on the chat. I can have a look over at the chat if you want. There's someone 144 viewers. What's going on? I don't know. There's a lot of CS stuff going on today. There's a lot of events going on, especially the tech labs are in Russia. I'm sure a lot of people are very interested in that. But of course, over at FACEIT, we're just always going to bring out the consistency with our broadcast. We're going to have this every week without fail. I think. Actually, I don't know if I should say that. What if something happens? What if I break my leg? Just walk down the stairs and break my leg or something? I don't know. But this almost didn't happen today, because we have so many people somehow not able, missing flights. So it's happened 3 times that there's been problems with flights in a row recently, which is pretty crazy. So it looks like these guys are being very close to actually being ready, but let me just have a look here. Not quite. So yep, there are many more matches coming up today. We're only at the quarterfinal stage, I believe, so there should be a lot more matches coming up. So don't worry if you want to see more Counter-Strike action. It will be happening here live on FACEIT TV. And looks like they're going for the knife round. We've got 10 players on the server. Knife round is commencing, so we'll be underway with this one very soon, I can assure you. And Tosspot always tells me. I actually completely agree with this, which is why I bring it up. Is that knife rounds are pretty pointless. Although I don't know why they're shooting each other, because that's not really what a knife round means. It's not really the purpose of a knife round. Either way, knife rounds, I feel like I kind of agree that you could just flip a coin. Why not just flip a coin? That's always pretty good. We can even add that onto the platform if people agree. That could be something we appeal to the community for. We could be like, okay, guys. So what do you think? Should we just add after voting for maps? Should we be okay? You can have a coin flip to decide who starts on which side. We could try that out and see if people like it. To just save time, make things quicker. But here is a knife round getting underway, and it's like they brought up some armor and stuff as well. You can see Nicolino is being very accommodating to our spectator needs here, giving us a very good bird's eye view almost of what's happening, jumping on these boxes. So he sees all those terrorists dancing below him. And I'm hesitant to even play-by-play this, because I don't see much for the point. But nevertheless, look at this knife action going on. It's amazing. Just knives just slashing everywhere, and people just trying to cut one another. It's very awesome, as they seem very reluctant to just go for it. Knife round means a lot. I guess CT side on this map is very potent. You really can. I mean, it's a pretty damn CT biased map. I mean, it must be pretty close to train, if not a little bit less biased than train, the CT side. So I can really understand people taking the knife round very, very seriously, and even having even practicing it or taking figuring out strategies for it. I mean, although it'd be very hard to have strategies for knife rounds, you probably just need to know very well exactly how far away. Like just a lot of practice, having very, very good knifing skills. It seems really, really weird though to me, but whatever. The match is live. We have INATION on CT side, and I'm going to call the other guys overgame because they all have the overgame tag. So I'm just going to call them overgame and INATION. So we've got INATION as CT side, and as we go over the overview, you can see on B houses now a quick rush of players. Although it's not much of a quick rush anymore, as they are actually maybe slowing things down a little bit. Emran is making a lot of sound over at the A side, but the CTs are not falling for it. KGR is going around the back here, and as we're missing out on the action here, over at the B site, OSN's jumping in, and the two players from CT coming over from Cat and INATION need to try and make their way back to retake the site, but there goes the bomb down now from OSN, and he's going to get one pick onto one player, and there's another one going down. It just seems too easy there, just very straightforward victory for the Terrace there. And again, the CT bias of this map really makes it so important to win these pistol rounds as a Terrace. And of course, you had these the buffed Glock recently, even though it got kind of debuffed again, but it's still very good as opposed to how it used to be. And now we see the typical anti-eco weapons from the CTs there, and look at that grenade there. It's like OSN has practiced that angle, so it'd be very interesting to see exactly where that lands. So dead on in mid, that connector would really indicate that they're going to go for that moving along Cat there. But of course, it is an anti-eco round for them, so they are going to be pretty careful overall, and they've already lost Zeking somehow, or Zeking, and there's three of them just milling around in mid there as Emran takes up this position in T-spawn. Gonna try and group up with his teammates. Evon start pushing a bit closer there, and looks like they're going to go through to the house. They're going to come into contact with YNK though, as we switch on to these players. Coming around the corner, and YNK goes down straight away. Overgame making a decisive push through the B houses here as Evon Star goes down, and the players are all rotating, so this can be a huge fight coming up soon. But look, Emran creeping along this lower passageway into mid to see what he can find with his teammates here. Brothers in arms. And he gets caught from behind. Oh my god, even two of them going down. Urson manages to take him down with the Bison in time, but they took so much damage, and KGR loves Angie very much. And Angie's very disappointed in you, KGR. I mean, seriously, man. It was right there just waiting for you, that kill, but that is despicable behavior. Kassad now with that P2000. The bomb is planted. It's got plenty of weapons to choose between. Gonna re-weapon up. Let's see. OSM with one. It's now a one-on-one situation with the bomb down. And there's an AK there for Kassad. That's going to be wonderful news as he pushes onto the bomb site. Oh, he's blind though. And OSN not able to make the kill happen. That P9, that Bison is not super strong. The bullets, and will finally get the kill. But good effort from the CTs there, from INATION, to actually make that a very close round, and considering that they were saving as an anti-eco round. But here comes the bite for the Terrorists. Overgame. Here comes the buy. So how are they going to play this one? Again, they know the CTs are going to be ecoing. So what is their decision? Defensive play? Or are they going to go aggressive? They drop the bomb. The King is going to spin around. Well, not spin around, but sweep around and pick that one up. And we can see Kassad there in the long distance, trying to contest with the pressure on mid. And look at these CTs, they're all gathering around this mid area. You can see Kassad. He could throw a grenade and really push his TT friends right into that mid area, but it could be very dangerous. He has got the flash in hand here. Is he going to go for that? There it comes the flash, or he's waiting. He's waiting. Maybe waiting for some movement of the Terrorists, maybe from a call of his friend. There comes the flash. That's the key to go for him and his teammates. They all come out at once. Oh, look at this team play from the kind of Terrorists. Really fantastic stuff here. Nicolino goes down. The Spaceman jumping right up. The defense from Volt Gaming is working out, and the grenades clean everything away. But that was a fantastic little attempt there. Love the coordination and team play coming in from the counter-terrorists from INATION. wonder if it's INATION or INATION. We'll see. So, once again, we're at the start of a round where there are so many possibilities. Everything is possible. The hopes and dreams of everyone is still alive. But as things progress here, we will see whose hopes and dreams remain alive. As we have Evonstar at around the T-slope area there. Emran pushing in aggressively. Let's switch over to him. Looks like they're going to go for it. He's going to get caught in the back though. And KGR is not the man to be on there as he's over at B. He's moved to Volt Gaming's King. At T-slope, his teammates are getting crushed. He's the last man alive for the terrorists. And what is he going to do right now? Just sitting in the smoke like a ninja. But the smoke only lasts for so long, and there it dissipates. He's got to get some kills. There's one player, Nicolino, right there. Contest within. Nicolino is going to win that one out. Or Nico. I'm going to call him Nico because that's Nicolino is pretty difficult for me to say. So, AWP coming in for YNK. I want to switch to him to see how he's going to use it, but of course, we are going to see a save, an eco from the terrorists there because they are pretty low on resources. And with such a low amount of resources, saving is a smart idea. And there's a little jump, little boost onto that box. Always going to be a lot of players coming around the corner. YNK may be a little bit too hasty to retreat from that angle. But at least he moves on to this defense of this balcony, this cat that B houses. Let's have a look at how they're moving. And now you can see a lot of them pushing in. Here's the bomber, Evonstar. As he moves around this mid-area through Cat, he's going to see a lot of his teammates die. He gets the kill though, he even gets the weapon, but is there any ammunition in it? Not very much. He goes for it though. He does get gunned down by Cassett at range. As that is another round controlled by the counter-terrorists of INATION. And you can see the money situation here is somewhat fantastic for INATION. Absolutely brilliant. The overview once again will provide all the answers we need as to the overall objective for Overgame. You can see a lot of pressure on the upper side of the map. We've got Evonstar spamming in through mid. There's so many smokes. The CTs are moving a lot around, and we can see actually there should be some action here in mid as Imran jumps up, and oh, he's going to get taken down by Kassad there as KGR, who loves Angie very much, is pushing through up to the ladder back into this mid area. It's going to help his teammate out just in case any more of those boost shenanigans occur, but it should be safe for now. Angie need not worry as Volt Gaming's the king makes his way around B houses, and the bomb is just far away. Just okay, they're regrouping now. So regroup and a push onto B as we follow the king, the first man in. Can get the pick? No. YNK gets the defensive AWP shot. Gets another one. Can he find more? Oh, just missing. Evonstar takes advantage, and this could be crucial. But Angie, again, so pleased in KGR's ability to headshot onto Evonstar there to stop that aggression, that relentless aggression through the houses. And that's going to be a round for the T counter-terrorists. Almost said the T's. INATION doing a good job so far taking their control back in this one, but again, we saw a pistol victory for the terrorists, so a 3-round opening isn't too surprising, but you really want to see a 10-5 scoreline coming in for the CTs here, and so that's really the aim for them, to be happy with this first half. 10-5 would be fantastic, would be something expected, and again, let's go on to YNK as he AWPs this corner. That look at all the players rushing in, there's one! YNK ready to do more though, but KGI is doing a good help supporting him, and look at the double there with the HE. Look at this defense from YNK and from his friend KGR. It is so effective, and it is just completely repelled that attack and the cleanup as well. So now is the buy for the terrorists, as we can see them grabbing up those AKs, and one AWP as well for the king. So I'd love to see how the king decides to play with this AWP as we switch over to him. And it looks like if they're going to buy an AWP, I would imagine they're going to go for a bit of a slower round, see if they can get some picks. Just play some for the time a little bit. And here comes that jump. and the scope. Player, and there's YNK. Should have picked YNK to spec for that AWP duel. And that is crippling for the terrorists there. Absolutely crippling. YNK is the man with the AWP in hand. But he is yet to find any more players, as they are all coming onto T-slope. And the spaceman is going to find himself under a lot of pressure with his teammate. He's hiding under, or next to that ladder there. Oh, Nico is going to go for it. Switching on to Nico here as there he's through the smoke. Surely he's going to come into contact with some terrorists. They're all coming up. Oh, he gets one. He gets two. Can he get any more? He gets three as well. But actually, Zoli's going to take him down, and that's going to be that. But it was nearly the perfect spray to gun them all down, but not quite. Good positioning though, because he did the job that he needed to do to secure that round for his team. And that's all you can ask of Nico, who's done pretty well so far. So 5-3 is the scoreline right now. Okay, so it looks like a lot of players coming up through. So, oh wow, Zoli's running through backwards. This guy is meaning business. They're straight up and in. But the kills coming in for the CTs instead though. And Zoli jumps on the boxes looking for those angles. Look at all the CT players just sparsely placed there in the site, but still effectively spread. And Nico there again in that spot that he was the last round, effectively shutting down that choke point. And that's really going to make life very difficult for any kind of comeback into this round, as it's just now OSN left, but he's only left with the prospect of death as it is dealt to him from the CT side there. And again, 6-3 now, and the momentum's building, it's building for the counter-terrorists, and that's really what you would expect. Look at their money. These guys are filthy rich. Filthy rich. So what are they going to play for now? Got the terrorists moving up, looking like another save for them, as they really are going to be looking to hit hard the upper side here, the B side, but they're actually going to, are they going to go for a boost actually? This is interesting stuff here. As you can see, one player with the X-ray vision through the wall there, and he's actually going to come onto these T's, and that's going to be a weapon for them, but he does deal a lot of damage and even gets a kill. And oh, there's the grenade onto Evenstar to finish him off. There is Nico and his teammate, Spaceman, coming in to help, and look at that, just trapped in that corridor. It's just like a firing squad is INATION there onto the two over game, as they just all fall down. 7-3 now, and INATION are looking very good again. Super stacks of money to be had all over for all of those guys, and the money situation is not bad for the terrorists. Now they do have the opportunity to buy, and buy they do. Let's check out YNK once again, as he is, the man for mid, as we can see him there. He's got teammates, he's covering his teammates as they're pushing aggressively up mid. It's going to Evenstar as he gets pushed aggressively. Evenstar can't manage to handle the aggressive pressure coming in from the CTs right up from mid. I love the mix of pace from the CTs here. They're doing such a good job, but the terrorists are getting their way into the B bomb site. But where is the bomb? The bomb's not with them. At least the King is going to be able to get an AWP into his hands, but what is he going to be able to use it for? He's going to be able to cover that angle for the rotator, but no one's going to rotate just yet. OSN running through the B house onto the cleared territory, and the King now, with good communication, is going to be able to cover the plant, cover the angles. Nicolino is going to have to he's really going to struggle with this angle. If only the King would set it up though just right. He's got to be careful. There is Nico, long range. The King is not going to get it, but it will be OSN. I didn't even know OSN had an AWP as well, but he does, and that's 2 AWPs for the T's there actually. That's an interesting, actually they toss one away, okay, fair enough. So 1 AWP for the T's in the hands of OSN, and YNK also the AWPer for the CTs. And again, I want to see YNK in action, see if he can manage to pull things around here for his teammates, as if he can get this pick on mid, it's so game changing. And you can see through the X-ray, is the player going to jump out? Oh, YNK, he almost did the jump out and duck back in, but YNK with a steady and true shot manages to pick him off. And again, crucial pick, and we can see all the T's moving around again, the B side, maybe through the tunnels into mid. No, it looks like it's going to be a B house. And again, on YNK could be the man here to secure this round for his team as the Terrace throw in the flashes, throw in the covering grenades, and make their way onto the site. The CTs know now. They have to rotate. Here comes YNK in with one. Can he get the next one? Oh, that flick scope doesn't land, and there's just one crouch there, and the threat is not neutralized just yet, but YNK is doing great work to get there, and all that is needed is a quick bit of spray from KGR, who loves Angie very much, and that's going to be that. Maybe it's Angie? I don't know. I want to say Angie. Anyway, 8-4 is the score, and that is INATION right there with that advantage. And again, that 10-5 scoreline to play for that would be fantastic for them. And again, their money situation is so good, so perfect. Very difficult to deal with. And you've got a very aggressive play coming in. Well, I don't know if it's very aggressive, but they're all moving together, not playing passively here. They're all moving together here. Emran, the first man. Oh, smoke. Didn't give their positions away just yet. It's going for it though through the connector. Oh, he gets a lot of damage onto Nico there. Well, 30 damage onto Nico there from long range with that Glock, and KGR coming in from behind with that AK spray, and that's going to be the kill, and that's going to be the cleanup as well. Just handily dealing with that eco round from the Terrace there. Nice little attempt for a play, but it's a 9-4 scoreline now, and if they get to 11-4, that's going to be a fantastic result for them. So let's see if they can do it though. So, right now, INATION, it's all about them. It's all about the CTs on this map, usually anyway. So YNK, again, that's on this man. Can he get the ult pick once again as he did in the past? Smoke comes down, going to force him to back away. That visibility is completely obscured, leaving us to find someone else to follow. Even Star, Zoddy, and Emran's the king, pressuring this mid now. The king, is he going to be the man to move up first? Looks like it. So far, backing away again, leaving his teammates to go ahead. There's Emran there. Oh, the kill's coming in just as they all got flashed. Really excellent play there from INATION. Look at this defense, it's so strong. They're coming in together, playing so well. The team coordination is so strong, but there will be some returns. But now, and now it's a 2v2, so a great comeback there from Overgame. But Nico and YNK are spread out like crazy. Even Star and OSN are together forever. They're looking for that angle onto Nico, but he's not going to do it. He's not going to bait. He's not going to be baited out just yet. Even Star and OSN going up. YNK. Are they going to go for A or are they going to go for B? OSN and Even Star working out their options here. As we look to Nico, can he see just here? Nothing much just yet. OSN pushing up, or is he? Still 30 seconds. Even Star has the bomb and stuff. It does spot one. Even Star as he rears his ugly head, and Nico going to go down. That's gonna just let them plant now. And now this is going to be a very difficult situation from YNK. The only thing he's got going for him is that it could come one of two ways, and really both of those ways are going to be very difficult for him to deal with. And OSN maybe shouldn't be peeking out here. I mean, there's two of them. They could just set up a crossfire and force a really difficult situation, but OSN's just going to go and face anyway. And there he is behind that box. OSN knows it, and there is the wall bang to secure the round for the Terrorists. So that's 9-5 now, and INATION again looking for that 10-5. YNK again with the AWP. They're so rich, never had any money problems whatsoever. And let's see once again what happens here. I'm going to check out YNK to begin with, see exactly how this AWP on mid works out for him. No one's going to face him just yet. Okay, there's the flash in the face. YNK forced back there. Emran moving aggressively through mid. He's going to go straight up connected. This could be huge here. If Emran gets some picks. Oh no, but he gets absolutely just gunned down by Kazad there. We've got OSN trying to AWP in from afar here, AWPing onto that box, but look at that choke point. How do they go through the smoke, the flashes, the grenades, just all of the CTs focusing their fire there. This looks like a INATION round if I ever saw one. That's going to take them to a 10-5 if that's the case. And a retreat. But they have to, I mean, it's the last round, so they have to go for it. I mean, why not? But I guess, you know, they're at better angles to go for it from. We can see Zodi and OSN playing together there against 5 men. It's going to be so difficult. Oh, and there's a nice little kill there. Missed that completely. As it's now 2 to 4. Zodi picking up that bomb, working their way around there. Might be that Kassad is the next man that gets contact here. We check Kassad out. Maybe it's Y and K. Let's check out OSN. Terrorists dictating the pace. Terrorists are the ones that have to force the issue, force the action, go for the kills. There is 1 kill, but it's on OSN there, as Zodi is now the last man standing for the terrorist team, and that's going to be 10 to 5. First half goes to INATION. So that's a pretty nice result for them. And all they need now is 6 rounds on the terrorist side. So it's not going to be too difficult to achieve, one would think. But let's see if they can do it. So as far as pistol round goes, I really wonder what they're going to choose to do. INATION has really, I mean, both teams are aiming very well right now. So mid could be pretty nice. So they're going to go for mid, it seems. And the Spaceman is actually doing some shenanigans at the T-slope. They're being annoying. If you go into Kassad, the first man. Can he get any entry kills here? This would be really, really awesome if he managed to do that for his team. And he runs all the way around. Oh, he gets one with the Glock. There's 2 more though on A. Can he find him though behind the boxes? Here they come. They're facing. Gets 1. And there comes the other one as well. Kassad with 3 men down in this round. And can he find any more? OSN creeping through. And it's going to be Nico that cleans up that one. And White, that's quite straightforward and just aggressive little play. And they won the pistol round as terrorists, as did Overgame in the previous round. So INATION looking really good now. They've equalized so far what was achieved by their opponents in the first half of the game. But can they manage to capitalize on it more heavily? That is the question as we watch Kassad, the lone man on the B side of the map. It's like they're waiting. They're waiting for the cue to go in, and this has to be it. That's a nice pick. There's another one for Nico. Nico with a 1-2. Can he find a 3 though? As he jumps over across onto the box. They're looking over that connector. Gonna block that angle with the smoke. Nico waiting patiently now, as a predator should. Just waiting for his prey to unawareingly walk into the trap. Nico just keeping it cool. Keeping it cool. The King and Spaceman going to find each other, and that's going to be a kill for the Spaceman, but he's very low now, 3 points to health. Nico and OSN there. Oh, he's not in the right spot at the moment. OSN coming in, and there he is, running in. Is he going to be able to find anyone? Nope. KGR is the man to make it happen. So then, it's all about the CT buy round, all about that round. But you know, still it's the pistol round. We're not quite there yet. So this is another round that should probably go in the way of the terrorists. And let's see if they can make that happen though. Let's see. Look at this. These long range angles. Oh, look at that. The CT's coming out to the face with those starting off as the T2000s, trying to get those kills on the save round. Really nice stuff. But look at that. Really making good use of the long range. That's what I love about this mid play from the terrorists here. They know their weapons are super strong. The AK is super good on long range. If you use the correct techniques, some tapping and so on, really good on long range. It's maximizing the effectiveness of it by keeping the CTs at distance. And that's brilliant stuff there. KGR spamming his way around. But it's a 4-on-3. They did manage to take down Nico, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, it's still a good round for them so far. They just have to reassess their options, regroup, and it looks like they've been through that process. They've reassessed, they've regrouped, and now it's time for the next attack as they come on to the A site. In they go. KGR throwing in the flash to cover those angles there, make it safe, and in with the plant. Even Star coming in, Ersin coming in. Emran as well. The Spaceman with the long range angle there. It's crosshair right on the head of any potential victim. But nope. It's Gonna fall back a bit. One at CT as well. They're gonna go for exit kills, I guess. And I suppose that's an okay play for them. They don't really want to waste anything that they have right now. They're going to be strapped for cash on the next rounds. They're going to want to drop anything that they currently have. 20 teammates. They're particularly on money, but look at that. OSN going in for a quick little sneaky defuse, last second defuse. Not going to work though, and that's going to be the Terrace round as well. So Terrace are not far away from winning this one now. And 13-5 is the score. As INATION just waltz through this one. They just waltz through it, man. And the AWP comes out for ZaKing. So I am very curious to look at ZaKing now, to see what he does with this AWP, because this could be extremely crucial. If he can get the picks onto mid, then he can make the round for his team. If they lose this buy round though, it's all over for them. It's curtains. It's absolutely over. Nico creeping along below, and look at, oh no, ZaKing drops for Nico, and he misses the shot, and that is the AWP just gone. Absolutely gone. And Nico even gets even star as well. Spaceman coming onto Zoddy. INATION are making a mockery of Overgame in this round. And after this, it's looking so desperate. Look at the money on the CTs. Look at the money. Look, there is no money to look at. That's why you couldn't see it, because there is none. So Spaceman gets OSN, and that was, they lost almost nothing in that round. It's 14-5. And now I would really struggle to see the CTs do anything. They could save, they could try and save one round and go for the draw, I guess, but at the same time, who wants to do that? And we can see them actually, they're actually saving. They bought some nades. So interesting. What are they going to do with it though? ZaKing and Emran. So check out those guys. Looks like they're hiding in this corridor. Going to get maybe one great little opening headshot. That's going to be an AK for ZaKing. He could make back all the damage of last round with this, but no, not going to be the case. Not going to be able to redeem himself. And as we go back onto the overlay, we can see a nice little pick from KGR onto the midman, Emran, as Zoddy in esportsclothing.com finds a frag with the FAMAS onto some Terrace over at the mid. So Zoddy making some work. 27 points of health though, and he's yet to find anything else in this 3v1 situation. 27 points of health, a FAMAS. His life is not good right now, let's be honest. His life sucks. Right now Zoddy's like, why? But he's in this position. He didn't ask for it, but he is the man to do the job. If anyone can do it, Zoddy can do it, I believe. Kassad on the angles, going to find Zoddy there with the FAMAS in the distance. Oh, it's such a hard ask with the FAMAS. So Kassad is picking away with the AK-47, and that's going to be 15-5. And one more round is all that's needed for INATION to handily take this one. So right now, I would be extremely shocked, surprised, appalled even, to see a comeback coming in from the counter terrorists from Overgame, because it's just such a dire situation. They just have nothing to work with. No rounds, no money, just nothing. And we can see Nico aggressively pushing below here through this corridor into mid, into the balcony. Can he find anyone at all? Let's see. There's Nico there. Uses the smoke to cover the cat. Nice little smoke it is as well. I advise people to copy what he just did there. Really nice. Oh, there's a nice little headshot onto Zoddy, completely unaware of his presence, his approaching, menacing, intimidating presence, as Nico just picks off even more. This guy just cleaning up house in the site, and that's going to be A, just secure. The bomb's going to go down, and it's going to be down to OSN to make good of the situation right now. And unfortunately for them, that is the game. 16-5. Infected Nation INATION versus Overgame. It's going to be INATION who win that one. So, Infected Nation, good stuff from you guys. Really looking forward to see how that pans out, whether they actually make it towards the finals there. There's quite a few good teams to go through. But we will go to a quick break, and when we're back, we'll be right back at you with more action. I almost said more Quake live action, because I'm so used to that, but more Counter-Strike Global Offensive action here on the weekly Saturday Cup for the spring season, brought to you by FACEIT.